Fucking hell. God, I hate having to do this. There we go. What's going on, guys? Your boy Jagging Off. 904 at Bold City, Duval. We in the fucking building. It's actually early as shit. Like, you see the sun behind me getting ready to come up. I'm actually getting ready to head into work for a little bit. Ain't some extra money. Make sure the kid has a good Christmas. Yeah, that's all I'm really worried about for the holidays. But, I felt like I needed to come on here and talk about this because now there's no credible source to the Jaguars doing this. It's just I've seen it in a couple mock drafts, and it's been a discussion in fan groups. Now, I've seen it in mock drafts, and it has the Jaguars taking Tua Tagovailoa. Now, how I would feel about this, honestly, I think that would be a mistake. Not because I don't think Tua Tagovailoa is talented. Like, I'm a Florida Gators fan, and over the years I've seen a lot of SEC football. I've seen Alabama play quite a bit. I fucking hate Alabama, but and it has nothing to do with that. But honestly, Tua Tagovailoa it's not because Tua Tagovailoa is not talented. Like I said over the years I've seen a lot of Alabama football, and I can honestly say Tua's the best quarterback that Alabama's ever had, that I've ever seen play. I don't think there's much of a debate about that. I mean, you could go back a while and maybe find somebody better, but, I'm not going to do that. I'm not researching Alabama's history like that. But, in the modern era, Tua Tagovailoa has been the best thing that Alabama's had at quarterback. So, it ain't because he's not talented. And honestly, I think Tua's the only quarterback in this draft class worth a first-round pick. Well, Joe Burrow might be, but, he's grossly overrated. And it's pretty much set in stone now, typical Cincinnati. They're going to take Joe Burrow with the first overall pick and completely bypass Tua's injury. But, it's whatever. That's why that franchise sucks and probably will forever. But anyway, I think taking Tua would be a mistake just because there's more pressing needs right now. You guys know I'm fucking done with Nick Foles. Next year we need to get rid of him any way possible. That's a given. But with Gardner Minshew's numbers and the fact that he's won more games than any other rookie quarterback in the league right now, and to be honest, not having a good team around him, and I know we got 4 games left, but still, I think Gardner's pretty much earned the right to at least be the starter for next season. Drafting Tua in the first round, that already means you got to commit to him. So, and it ain't even because of the hip injury either, because people are overplaying the fuck out of that. He'll probably be fine, even if he's got to sit out his rookie season. He'll be fine. But in the first round, I don't want to do that just because there's more pressing needs, especially on defense. To me, a perfect first day one of the draft would be getting Derek Brown, the defensive tackle out of Auburn, and Isaiah Simmons, the linebacker out of Clemson. Because our rush defense needs some work, and I think both of those guys fix that. And like I said, skill set positions on offense, like quarterback, receiver, well, we definitely need a tight end. And running backs, that's kind of the least of our worries right now. The only way I'd even take a receiver in the first round is if somehow Derek Brown is gone with that first pick and Jerry Jeudy somehow slides to us. Because I think Jerry Jeudy's a fucking beast at receiver. So, pairing him with DJ Chark would be and fucking insane. So I don't think we can pass up an opportunity to do that if Derek Brown's gone. Like I said, but yeah, like I said, like it's not because I don't think Tua's talented. It's because I just think there's more that we got to fix before worrying about that. And worst case scenario, if Gardner Minshew doesn't work out next year, we have plenty of draft capital next year to get in position to get Justin Fields from Ohio State, because I think he's going to be a fucking monster when he comes out. So I would hold off on getting to it. The only way I would see getting to it, and I know people are going to say this is impossible, but it's happened before. Like 2016, Miles Jack was all but a lock to be a top 10 pick, and then he fell to the second round because people overplayed his knee injury. Last year, Jawan Taylor was all but a lock to be a top 15 pick. He fell to the second round. So, if people overplay this hip injury that Tua has, and he somehow falls to the second round, then that's a different story. Because then you're not completely invested in him, and you can trade him later. And I say that because Tua, like I said, Tua is the best quarterback in this draft, in my opinion. So, unless you got like Aaron Rodgers, the Red Ranger Patrick Mahomes, or fucking it's another good one, like somebody like Watson, Deshaun Watson, somebody like that as your starting quarterback. If there's any kind of uncertainty with your team going into the year with quarterback, and I'm sorry, Gardner Minshew, yeah, I like him, I want him to be the guy, but he hasn't, earned that yet. If the best quarterback in the draft falls to you in the second round, and you got any type of uncertainty in quarterback, at that point you take it. That's the only way I would really be on board with the Jaguars taking to it. Like, I wasn't on board with taking Jawan Taylor in the first round last year, but he ended up falling to us, and then, I was overjoyed to get him in the second round. And that's coming from a Gators fan. But like I said, I think taking him in the first round would kind of be a mistake, just because of the more pressing needs right now, especially on defense. Like, I'd say rush defense, besides, other than, coaching and our defensive coordinator and our front office, that's right now is our biggest issue. So I think priority one in the draft should be fixing that. Like I said, perfect day one is Derek Brown and Isaiah Simmons in the first round, if that can somehow happen. But I don't know. We'll see. I wouldn't be too upset if it did happen, but I just really think it would be a mistake, just because I think we need to address other things on this team. Man. All right, man. Let me get in here to work, but I just wanted to touch on that real quick. Y'all have a good morning, and I'll probably see you guys after the game. It's your boy Jagging Off, and I'm out. Have a good day.